Some stories just hit differently, don't they? They get right into the heart of our deepest fears, our desperation, and that terrifying feeling of losing control. The story of Jairus is one of those. You might know him as a synagogue leader, a man of status, but in his story, he's just a father. A father watching his little girl fade away. Jairus' daughter is dying. He's a respected man in his community, but right now, none of that matters. All his titles, all his influence, mean nothing in the face of this crisis. This is what raw fear does to us. It strips away all our pride. It exposes our deepest vulnerabilities, and it forces us to reach for hope, even when our hands are trembling. Jairus wasn't being weak. He was a parent in profound pain. And so many of us today know exactly what it feels like to be powerless in the face of a crisis, whether it's an illness, a financial struggle, or a broken relationship. So, Jesus agrees to go with him. Imagine the relief Jairus must have felt. But then something unexpected happens. A woman who has been suffering for years pushes through the crowd and just touches the edge of Jesus' robe. And Jesus stops. He stops to speak with her. Can you feel Jairus' anxiety starting to boil over? Every second feels like an hour. His mind is probably screaming, "Why are we stopping? My daughter doesn't have time for this. What if we're too late?" This moment captures a feeling so many of us can relate to. That feeling when life seems to be moving in slow motion while your crisis is speeding up. It's that agonizing wait for help that feels delayed, that nagging voice of fear telling you that you're running out of time. Jairus is trying so hard to hold on to hope, but you can just imagine him emotionally unraveling with every passing moment. And then, his worst fear comes true. The words they deliver are like a punch to the gut. Your daughter is gone. Don't bother the teacher anymore. It's the kind of news that steals the air from your lungs, the kind of sentence that makes your entire world collapse. In that instant, Jairus' heart is completely shattered. All hope is lost. But then, Jesus looks directly at him, cutting through the noise and the grief, and says something incredibly powerful. Don't be afraid. Just believe. He doesn't dismiss the reality of the situation. He acknowledges the pain, but he offers a different perspective. Fear does not get the final word. When they finally arrive at the house, the scene is exactly what you'd expect. It's filled with the sounds of weeping and mourning. From the outside, all hope is gone. It's over. But Jesus walks past the mourners, goes into the room, takes the little girl by the hand and says, "Little girl, get up." And she does. She rises. This miracle isn't just about physical healing. It's about emotional restoration. It restores a father's hope. It restores a family's joy. It restores a community's faith. It's a profound reminder that even when we are absolutely convinced that it's too late, healing can still break through. This story speaks so directly to our own mental and emotional struggles. It's for anyone who has ever felt overwhelmed by life, feared losing someone they love. Jairus' journey teaches us some vital truths. Fear is a real and powerful emotion, but it doesn't have to write the end of your story. A delay doesn't always mean a denial. You are allowed to feel scared and still reach for hope at the same time. And your emotional pain doesn't disqualify you from healing. Jesus didn't just heal Jairus' daughter. He walked with Jairus through the fear, the delay, the heartbreak, and ultimately, to a place of hope. If you've ever felt like Jairus, scared, overwhelmed, feeling like help won't come in time, his story has a gentle message for you. It is not too late for hope. It is not too late for healing. And you are not alone in your fear. Reaching out to someone you trust, whether it's a friend, a pastor, or a professional counselor, can make all the difference. You don't have to carry the weight of your fear all by yourself. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please consider subscribing for more content like this.